So I'm going through cleaning, sorting, organizing my finds from the seated hunt and things I got with the tokens or drawings. I'm so excited because John's brother-in-law got all the bullets that we had in our hunt today are all from Cold Harbor, Virginia, which, if you remember my Cold Harbor, Virginia video, my great grandfather, third great grandfather, Captain Josiah, his song, was a soldier in one of the Pennsylvania regiments. He later was part of the commission, was secretary, and you can go and look up the commission for Pennsylvania to put up a monument at the Cold Harbor Cemetery. Literally millions and millions of bullets were fired in the very, very short time of the battle. And so basically, if you live anywhere in what was designated the Cold Harbor battlefield, anywhere there was fighting, you basically can dig in your backyard and find bullets. But he had purchased a whole bunch of bullets for us to put in our seated hunt today. And so I'm excited because I dug 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the 9th one I got as a bonus for drawing or for getting a token. So, and I'm going through and I'm identifying. So I got these buttons. These are really cool because they're black glass Victorian buttons, probably mostly used for mourning, because that's what though they're kind of sparkly. When there was mourning, you would wear all black, especially during the Victorian period when she was a widow. Her husband died young after she had her 7 kids, and so she basically was in Queen Victoria was in mourning. This cool snowflake button, which all I know is it says Victorian, and I'm going through and I'm looking up and identifying like this Chinese coin, which is supposed to be around 1720 to 1740, which would make it my oldest coin ever. I got this buffalo, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other buffaloes. I'll see if they fit in my book. This little button I haven't identified yet. This is a military button, but I haven't identified that one yet. This is a really cool coin. This one is The Great Religious Revival Begins, October 24th, 1875. This was part of a Franklin Mint coin set that came out in 1976 to represent different phases of the history throughout 200 years. This one lists like March 1st, Civil Rights Act, May 12th, May 17th, the first Kentucky Derby is held, May 24th, so on and so forth. So, super cool coin. I went through my jewelry stuff and realized I had this case and this case with bigger ones that I can use for some of my finds. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one. I'll have to figure out, because I don't think it'll even fit in one of the big cases. I think maybe it will fit in here. Looks like it will just fit in there after I identify it, and I will put a sticker on the bottom like I do when I rockhound and sort my rockhounding stuff. Oh yeah, and so look, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Indian. 7 buffaloes, and then that one, I got 1 silver 1960 silver quarter. I've got a barber dime that is 1898 barber dime, a kind of worn Merc 19 something. I'll have to look at the date later. I even have 4 wheat pennies that were in with other objects that didn't ring up very well, so they put them in with those objects so they would read. So I had a lot of fun. I found 38 different things. Well, 38, no, not 38. 28 different things technically 29 because when we went back out, there were about 20 things. There were 750 things about altogether, and went back out because he's got a system where everything's numbered, and when you get all your things at the end, he calls you by name and he puts in all the numbers of the objects that you found, and all the objects are set, like the field's divided into six parts, and then there's a second field which is much smaller, so I think it's just one part of it in and of itself. And then you know what objects were buried where, including the tokens. And there was one token that hadn't been found, and then there was about 20 other objects that hadn't been found, and he could tell us which areas they were in. And I think we found, we did not find the token. I was looking in the token zone, and there were like 3 of us, and we quartered that whole field, that whole section. I mean, over and over. I did it at least 1.5 times. Everybody else did it about 1.5 times, like in one direction and then in the other direction. We could not find that token. So I don't know if somebody found it and lost it, or it's in the bottom of their bag and they just forgot about it. But I did find an extra Indian head penny, and about 11 or 12 of the other things were found as well, which was really cool. Oh, and I did get a key, which I'll identify. It's a Yale skeleton key, which is kind of cool. Oh, and this button was cool. It was one of my prizes. It's a general service. It's Scoville in the 1850 to 1865 range of Scoville Manufacturing Company general service buttons. So, which is a pretty nice button. It's got the back marks on it and everything. It's funny because this one actually has 1880. I think it's 18. Has December 1880 patent date on the back. I can't quite make out the patent date because these were like, they're glass, so they were like pushed into a mold, and then the back was put into the button, so it's kind of cool. But anyway, those are my finds from the seated hunt. It was really fun. Sat out there. I did a little live video when we drew our winners for the 2 button books. We had a raffle for that. We have a new raffle going on. I'll put a video in about it. It's for a Schenkel shell that's been preserved, deactivated, preserved, and we're doing a raffle for that. All the money raised goes back to the club so that we can have really great hunts. And we did a live drawing for the button books on our Facebook page, which was kind of cool. And I'll put in pictures. Adeline could not go because it was supposed to be last Saturday, and we had torrential rains from those hurricanes, and she couldn't go today because Taylor Swift's new album was out and they had all kinds of stuff planned. And but she did get a display, and I'll put pictures in that show the some bullets and an arrowhead found. So it looks like this 1960 quarter I got in the seated hunt will go right in my buck book. 29,164,000 minted in 1960. So this Queen Long Tong Bao, or cash coin from the Qin dynasty, about 1736 to 1753. There's the front of it, or one part of the side of it, and here's the other side of it. So this is now officially my oldest coin. I have never had a 1700s coin. The Barber dime I found is an 1898. It has no mint mark, which means it's made in Philadelphia. It's silver, 16,320,000 were minted. And it's a fairly worn one. Looks like this Mercury dime is a 1940. And yep, there's a D mint mark, so it's a 1940D, which I don't think I have. So I'm gonna add it right there to my book. I actually have more Mercury dimes than these. These few that I put in here, I'm gonna have to go through eventually and take them out and put them in here so I have them. Oops, usually I put the I usually put the D's upside down so that you can see the D mint mark, but it's all good. Let's look and see what these are and where they go in my album. So let's see, this one is, let's say 1936. So I do have a 1936. So this one I'll probably put in a sleeve. Let me see, I don't think it has them. Oh, wait a minute, what's that? No. So it looks like the mint mark would be below the 5 cents, like this D. This is a 1937 D. I don't have a 1937 D. I have to decide if I'm going to take it out of this and put it in there. This one I already have, so I'm going to put that one to the side. Then we have, oh, what is that date? I might have to put this under the microscope. It's very clean. Let's see if it has a mint mark. No mint mark. All right, we'll put that one to the side. Ooh. I think I see a 4. So it could be, let's see, maybe 14, 1914 D. Let's say it's a 1914 D and put it in there. I'll turn it over so you can see the D. All right, that one we don't know. That one we have an extra. This one's very shiny. Oh, 1937. No mint mark. You know what? We'll put that one in there. 1937. And then this one is 1930. And it's no mint mark. So 1930 would be right there. So I'm getting some buffaloes in my book. Let's see what this one is. Ooh, 28. No mint mark. So 1928 right there. Putting lots of coins in here. Let's see what this one is. Oh, that one looks very clean. Looks like a 26. 26, do you think? I'll have to put it under the scope. No mint mark. I don't have a 26. I'm going to stick it in there. Did I say I couldn't figure out what this one was? I can't get this one focused. Oh, this one's a 36. And we already have a 36. And this was the one we couldn't see a mint mark, a date on. See if we can look at it again. Okay, let's see if any of these pennies. 1941D. Oh, I need to get my other book. Looks like I already have a 1941D, so I'll put that in a sleeve. Let's see, then we have 1951S. Ooh, I wonder if I have an S. I have an S, how about that? You don't usually have S's. That's cool, I'll put that one in a sleeve. Then we have a 1956D. Looks like I have a 1956D and a 1948D. Looks like I have it. So there's 4 wheats that I already have, and they're D's and S's, which is kind of cool. So out of my stack of Indian heads I can add this one, a 1905, to my book. I really filled this book up when I bought off one of the Facebook auction sites a whole mess of, I think I had 60, including a flying eagle, though I didn't put the flying eagle in here. I might have to come back and do it. That poor fatty. It was very toasty, but you can see I'm filling it up bit by bit.
Lucky duck digger, metal detector for treasure, finding old coins and toasty sticky Lincolns. Dig lucky duck dig, filling your holes and take your trash. Lucky duck digger, finding cool old relics, flat buttons, 3 ringers, horseshoes and axes. Lucky duck digger, swinging her Garrett Apex, Mercury and any coins, saving history from the dirt. Finding old coins and toasty stinking Lincolns. Take lucky duck dig, filling your holes and take your trash. Lucky duck digger, finding cool old relics, flat buttons, 3 ringers, horseshoes and axes. Lucky duck digger, swinging her Garrett Apex, Mercury and any coins.
Thanks everybody for watching. If you'll please give me a thumbs up and put a comment, and I'll be doing my 500 subscriber giveaway soon. Be watching for the video and share this out and be a subscriber if you're not already a subscriber. See you next year.